Hey, Being at Work listeners. I'm headed to Vegas today to celebrate my best friend Jessica's 50th birthday. Goodness, how are we turning 50? So I wanted to hop on the feed because I want to celebrate friendship. I want to celebrate Jessica. I think it's so important to reflect on those relationships that are most meaningful and valuable in your life because there's so much that they can teach us about leadership in all aspects of our lives. So I've been taking some time to reflect on my 31-year friendship with Jessica. I met her in August of 1993, 31 years ago. And it was one of those connections. I will never forget the first time I saw Jessica. We were at a sorority party and she was in the back of the line and I was at the front. And I turned and I saw her and it was like, wow, there's something special about that one. And so I went back to the back of the line and introduced myself. And we have been best friends ever since and seen each other through everything. And as I reflect on our relationship and what I most value about her and what she has taught me about leadership in my life are two key things. There's so many, but I'm going to highlight these two because they're very special for Jessica. The first one is that she encourages me to be exactly who I am. And when I am not being who I am, she'll call out my bullshit. Many years ago, she said, I prefer my friends flawed. And I remember the first time she said that to me, I was almost like, well, I'm not flawed. Like, what do you mean you prefer your friends flawed? Like, look at all the brilliance and goodness in me. And because I do love a good word of affirmation, which she's not the best at that, but she is the best at encouraging me to be exactly who I am. And I love that for her. I love that about her. The second thing that I so appreciate about her that she has taught me about leadership is the constancy in relationships. We have seen each other through it all. And because we are in relationship, of course, we're going to bump up against each other. We're going to have bad moments. And just a few months ago, we had one of those bad moments. And I remember I was on the phone and we were talking about this bad moment. And she said that at this point, we've been friends for so long, nothing's going to change that. You're stuck with me. And I love that about her because I am one that I can take a bad moment and I can say, I am done. But not Jessica. She's there the next day to talk through it. She encourages me to press into the hard moments and talk through it. I'm better at having hard conversations because of my relationship with her. So what about for you and the friendships that you most value? What are they teaching you about your leadership? Gosh, that reflection time is so valuable. Let's celebrate those friendships and reflect on them today. What a great way to take care of ourselves and ultimately each other.